God is a matter of faith, not knowing. It's a matter of belief. And remember, this believing is greater than knowing. This is an age in which human beings have become too egoistic through the element of knowing. They think they know. Knowing is limited. Believing or having faith is unlimited, infinite. And life moves not so much by knowing as by believing, even in ordinary walks of life. If somebody says, I want to do everything only after knowing, life will be hell. It will be hell. Life moves by believing, by faith. And the more a person is away from belief and faith, the more that person is in troubles, in chaos, in agitation. What to say about God? That great saint that they said, that no question of knowing God. You cannot claim to know even your father. Nobody knows one's father. Knowing means having direct knowledge. A woman said that such and such is your father. You are believing. How do you say you know the father? So simple a thing. Your mother says, Mr. X, Y, Z is your father. You believe it. How else? I was not present at the time when conception was made to my mother by my father, so I could see him. I believe only. I have added something more to that. These were the words of the saint. I say, even a mother is a matter of belief. Who saw the mother at the time one came out of the womb that she is my mother? And what is the guarantee? These days these things happen in the hospital, the babies are changed. It happens here so many times. By mistake, sometimes intentionally also. People change the boy baby with the girl and all that, these things, through money, but otherwise also by mistake. Recently it was in the newspaper. 2 ladies of the same name and the caste, they got entry in the hospital and they gave birth to 2 children of the same sex on the same day. By mistake they were changed. The tag was there, but it got changed. Luckily it got detected later on somehow. So I say, how can mother is also some, you believe somebody says she is your mother. Can you recognize the same lady out of whose home you came? And you can say she is my mother? Even mother is a matter of belief. Then these days people say, well, through the DNA test it can be known. Do you know how to perform the DNA test? Then again you believe. You believe the report of the expert who does the DNA test. And then next, all right, if you have learned DNA test also, what will be the reply of the last thing? In science, there is a factor of error, unavoidable error. Nobody can avoid it. If that error has happened, then life moves more by belief rather than by knowing, having faith. And it is through faith that mountains are moved. It was faith of one of those greatest persons on earth, Christ, when unimaginable things happened, when he was roaming throughout the world. It was faith again of Vivekananda there in America, of other great saints, of Krishna or Ram, whoever. So faith, believing. And the interesting thing is that more the faith is there, deep faith, unshakable faith, God reveals His secrets to such a person. It is through the relationship of love that God starts becoming known to the person who has love. Through mind does not. People want to know through mind so that they can catch him and then use him. All right. You have now, after so much difficulty, you have come in our grip. Do it for us. It's not like this. The more one loves, the more one starts knowing God also. So if at all knowing happens, it happens through love. And in love, one does not want to know. One says, hell with knowing. Love is everything. So, God is everything. All these discussions about God, and when I have expressed certain things like energy, my purpose always is just to indicate. Don't catch the words. Get what is being indicated. These are indications. All language, all words are indications. Don't make a mistake which is given there by the saints. You see, the child is there in the lap of the mother or father, and there is moon in the sky, and the child wants to know where is the moon, and the mother of the father says, oh look, there is the moon, that moon. So he is indicating, or she is indicating the moon in the sky. There is a danger. The child may consider this finger as the moon. Oh, this is moon. All right. Oh, this was indication. This was a pointer to the moon. So the child, instead of knowing the moon, he starts knowing finger as the moon. Oh, this is the moon. Here also don't take words. He said energy. He said this. No, this is not the purpose. You will then catch the finger for the moon. You will catch words for God. The place is, have God. Don't understand. Have God in you. Through love. That's one thing. Another thing is, don't go very deep in these academic and theoretical things. The main purpose here of your arrival, of your coming, taking so much pains, is your own transformation. See what are the weaknesses in you. See whether there is greed or anger or agitation, anguish, jealousy, or inordinate sexual urge, or the habit of drinking, or speaking against some people, or too much talking. See your own weaknesses and then try to be free from them. That is the purpose, your transformation. And the interesting thing is, people are seeking that which is always, or who is always available. God is there always. The real saints have said, the easiest thing in the whole world is to realize yourself or know God, have God. Because already God exists. You have not to bring from somewhere. So anyway, I have tried to make certain things. As regards, you see, the expressions about God, in Bhagavad Gita itself, at some places, there are such statements which will baffle anybody's mind. Apparently completely paradoxical and antagonistic statements at the same place. For example, see chapter 9 verse 4 and 5. The whole of this universe is permeated by me as unmanifest divinity, and all beings rest on the idea within me. Therefore, really speaking, I am not present in them. God is saying. And next translation, nay, no. He has said something in verse 4. Immediately after that he said, no. What is this? This is the deep purpose. Nay, all those beings abide not in me, but behold the wonderful power of my divine yoga. Though the sustainer and creator of beings, myself in reality dwells not in those beings. Now to understand the meaning, real meaning of these two verses together will not be easy. Try as much as you can. You will find some contradiction, but there is no contradiction. What I mean to say, it's fine whatever has been written here as a question, but my purpose of giving so much time to this question is, go on trying to solve your personal problem, your own evolution. And if you want to be more knowledgeable or having more information, I can suggest you so many books. But from my angle, it will be a wastage of time. There is no end of books. Life will come to an end, books will not come to an end. And here the purpose is not to talk about milk, but to drink milk.